Yes, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another live stream. Now, this is not a live watch along. This is the live quarterfinal and semi-final draws of the Champions League. Like I said, I am so happy that Chelsea are through to the quarterfinal because over the past 7 years we couldn't do it. In the 2015 to 16 season we couldn't do it. The 2017 to 18 season we couldn't do it. Last season we couldn't done it, but this season we have finally done it. I am so happy and so gassed. Now I don't know what to say because I'm a little bit nervous because the teams that are through are Paris Saint-Germain, Dortmund, Man City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Real Madrid, and who else am I missing? Porto. Yes, that's it. Now, to be honest with you, the only team I don't want Chelsea to go and face is Bayern Munich and Man City because we all know what Bayern Munich are. Even though this season they're just average, not keeping clean sheets and lost a few games. They're still a great team. Still a great team. As for Man City, they're still a great team. As you can see, Man United ended Man City's unbeaten one, but they've beaten Mönchengladbach, and they've also went to Fulham and won, and went to Southampton and won. So those are the only two teams that I don't want Chelsea to face. Um, Now, if you um, I want to say big up to everyone that's watching the stream. Dylan, of course, Arsenal 16. In fact, Arsenal 16, I want to say congratulations to your club for going through. Oh, here we go. Um, Let me just mute that before anything bad happens. But yes, Arsenal 16, well done to your team because even though you've lost yesterday, at least you're going through to the quarterfinal, and your draw will come out after this one, the Champions League draw. So it's gonna be interesting to see who you face. Yeah, and as for Spurs, oh my God, I just couldn't believe what I just seen yesterday. They're just an absolute bottle jobs. The one thing that these guys have to do in order to make sure they go through is to score one goal. Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's gonna be tough, but let's see who we face in the quarterfinal. Like I said, hopefully not Man City or Bayern Munich. If we face Liverpool, I don't mind. Porto, maybe as well, because it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because they beat in Juventus, and I think Juventus should have done better. But if we can have Porto, I'll be a little bit nervous, but I say okay. Dortmund, hmm, maybe it's like sort of in the middle. If we can have Liverpool, then I'll be happy. Yeah, they were the worst yesterday. You know what? Yeah, I just had to watch that game because when my phone had notifications saying that it's 1-0, I was like, okay, it's only 1-0. They have to score two more to at least go through, and then when my phone popped up in the eight when I was gonna get my food, it just buzzed, and I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? Then when I saw it's 2-0, I was like, oh my God, could Spurs bottle it again? Could they really bottle it again? And then I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna watch the rest of the game because it was extra time. So before the extra time began, I just went over to the television and switched it on, and then I just wanted to watch the extra time because I couldn't believe it. I was thinking to myself, could they bottle it again, or 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 would they actually do it, or would they actually score? Because as a Spurs fan, you've got to be nervous. Or they're showing this um I forgot his name, that this guy was doing like this, just grabbing the ball. Oh, that was so funny. Yeah, that was during the FA Cup quarterfinal or the round of 16. I can't remember, but yes. Yeah, Peter Crouch, that's him. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he just did like this, and that was so funny. But yes, where was I? Yeah, so during that during that extra time, I really wanted to watch that game because if I was a Spurs fan and I watched this game, I would just be really worried because the way they were 2-0 up and they just didn't score and they couldn't not hold it. I was like, okay. Then in the first half, Dynamo CF had a couple of chances, and so did Tottenham. So it was really boring the first half extra time. But in the second half, I feel like it's like was it 30 seconds after the second half, they just scored. And that striker scored an amazing hat trick, brilliant goals. The third one was actually better, just came in outside the box and just boom, hit it in the back of the net. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this Spurs team have bottled it again. I mean, wow. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. You're 2-0 up, but then all of a sudden you just bottle it like you did against Arsenal. Like you just always bottle it, you know. Just try and score one goal and then try and keep a clean sheet. But no, they decide to let Dinamo Zagreb get more chances and dominate Tottenham. I mean, my God, they're just the worst team in the Premier League. And if I was a Tottenham fan, I would be absolutely angry and saying to all my friends that Jose Maria's got to go because he will never get Tottenham in the top four. And even though Tottenham have the Carabao Cup, which is coming in like less than a month now because it's changed from last month to next month. Today's the 19th, and I think the quarterfinal is happening on the 25th of April. So it's like less than 1 month to go. But you know what? I don't see Tottenham beating Man City, you know? I don't see that at all. They will never win a trophy this season. The way they performed and the way they got knocked out of the Europa League, you know, they will never beat Man City. I know Man City will definitely win that cup again, just like they did last season, then the season after that, then the season after that. No, the season before that, then the season before that, then the season before that. You know, I can see Man City do it, but Tottenham, no way. No way. I think the worst team is to get by. City may have the better this season, but they're always putting it. Yeah, that's true, you know, that's true. You know, but look at City. They're keeping clean sheets going forward, they're a threat. So yeah, I mean, City will be a problem because they beat us at Stamford Bridge and we got them on May the 8th, you know. But yeah, they do bottle it sometimes, Man City. I do agree with you. But I still don't want Man City to be honest. I still don't want them because it would just be, we would just be out of the quarterfinal. I mean, I can't remember the last time that ever happened, you know. Chelsea being knocked out in the quarterfinal. Can I remember the last time? Huh. Because normally it's usually the semi-final that we get knocked out, and we've only lost to United in the final in 2008. Oh, I can't remember, you know, but yeah, that was a long time ago. But oh well, and they're still talking, so the draw isn't happening yet. But I feel like in a couple of minutes' time they will do it. So yeah, I'll still let me just still go through to the comments. Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, I mean, I just had to laugh because the way they just bottled it yesterday, I just couldn't believe it. They're just an absolute bottle jobs, to be honest. They're just unbelievable. They will just get no trophy this season, even though they've signed a manager who can do that, one of the best managers in the Premier League. They will still not get a trophy because of the way they just couldn't score. They just had to, you know, just had to let their heads down. You know, I just had to laugh. They're just an absolute bottle jobs, and they'll always be a bottle jobs. They're not like, you know, I mean, look at Arsenal. Even though they've lost yesterday, they've only lost 1-0. Defensively, they're really good. That's the thing, you know. I mean, Arsenal's performance was bad, but at least they've gone through. You know, in fact, yeah. I don't mind Jose not being sacked, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't mind as well because if we do sack him, then the new manager comes in. That'll be really worrying for us Chelsea fans and other rival fans. So yeah. Oh, that celebration from Thiago Silva and Mason Mount and Jorginho. Oh, I will never forget that. It was brilliant. That's passion because they were so happy to see Chelsea score a second goal and make sure Chelsea go through to the quarterfinal. Oh, that was brilliant. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because 3-0 means that your team are definitely going through to the next round. I mean, look at Chelsea. We've beaten Atletico Madrid 1-0 in the first leg, and all we had to do is to make sure that we get more goals so that Chelsea can make sure they go through to the quarterfinal. And that's what we've done on Wednesday, you know. That's what we've done. Tottenham will never be like Chelsea or City or Liverpool or anything like that. They will never be like them. Even Arsenal, yeah, they've lost, but they went through. And the only reason why they've gone through is because of the first leg. They had to make sure that they score at least 3 goals to make sure that this tie is over. They can just relax a bit. That's all they need to do. That's why Arsenal fans can be disappointed with the performance, but they can be happy that the first leg really helped them. Because imagine, yeah, that they didn't score 3 and they only scored 2. My God, I will also be worrying for Arsenal, but I cannot be because they're still a good team. Even though they're still 10th in the league, they're still a great team. And to be honest here, Arsenal have a chance, It will be tough like Chelsea and Liverpool and any other English teams. But if you pick the players who get their best performance of the season, then yes, maybe there's a chance. You know, I can see a lot of Chelsea fans saying, "Oh, we have a chance to win the Champions League." The only way to do that is to build on our best performance, try and keep another clean sheet. Then yes, maybe there's a faith, but depends who Chelsea get in the quarterfinal, which is hopefully not Bayern and not City, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like he said, even though City have bottled it in the Champions League quarterfinal, yeah, they're still a great team to be honest. I mean, they still have a chance to win the quadruple. They all they have to do is beat Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, win the title, which of course that will happen, win the FA Cup, and also win the Champions League. So yeah, that's the only way for City to get their first quadruple this season. So yeah, yo, where is the draw at? Well, I don't know the exact place, but if you want to know where the draw, head on over to BT Sport. There's 2 ways you can do that. If you're watching it from the television, you can head over to the BT Sport channel, which is I think 411. If no, sorry, 413, I believe. Yeah, I can't remember. But if you're using your phone or laptop or tablet, you can head over to the BT Sport YouTube channel. All you have to do is type in BT Sport and then voila, it will give you the live stream. So since I'm using my laptop, I'm watching it live via the YouTube channel of BT Sports. So yeah. Oh, you're watching you in all your case. Today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. So you see me in class. Well, hope I'm not boring you, Dylan, because I just want to keep people entertained. And yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I want to say a huge, huge thank you to every single person who subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys so much because before the Atletico Madrid game, I only had 5 subscribers, just only 5. But in the past, let's say in less than 48 hours, I've got 11 subscribers. And I'm thinking, my God, these people are making me so happy. And I believe I can get more. So thank you guys so much for helping me get more subscribers. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm happy. Uh, it's 11, but they're still talking. So I don't know how long it takes until the quarterfinal draw. But yeah, um, yeah. So when did you start liking Chelsea? I'm watching you in class too. Oh, okay. So I've been a Chelsea supporter since 2003, sorry, 2004 when I was 4 years old. And yeah, and the reason why I started supporting Chelsea is because um I remember that really good season against Barcelona at Stamford Bridge. We were 2-1 down at Camp Nou, but then we were 3-0, sorry, 3-1 up. Sorry, four, and then we were 4-2, then it was 4-2 at Stamford Bridge. And then all of a sudden, 3 goals in 9 minutes. Oh my God. I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it, 3 goals in 9 minutes. That was unbelievable. But then Barcelona had a little bit of scare for Chelsea, and okay, they're taking a break. Yeah, they had a little bit of Barcelona had scored 2 goals, and that was a little bit scary for Chelsea. But then John Terry, the captain, the leader, has won it with a brilliant header. I can never forget that season. And that's when I started becoming a Chelsea Football Club, because I was really, really happy to see this. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. We'll pass 11 o'clock, and here comes the draws, even though they haven't started. Yes, and it's taking place at Istanbul this season. And also, there could be fans attending to the Champions League final, because of this vaccine that's really helping countries, cases going down, 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 and down in the whole of the country. So, yeah, there will be fans in the Champions League final, and also in the Premier League as well. In the Premier League, because I think because from the 17th of May there'll be 10,000 fans in different stadiums, and those 10,000 fans could happen in before the final 2 seasons, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so excited. Of course, I cannot be there, even though I wanted to. But maybe next season, when this COVID thing is over, then yes, maybe I can attend Stamford Bridge and other away games as well. So yeah, it will be very interesting. What difficult is that you have to also focus on the league and get top four, and also absolutely, because we're getting there. But this season, West Ham are 3 points behind Chelsea for now, and they've got a game against Arsenal. And I'm really hoping that Arsenal will beat West Ham so that Chelsea can stay in the top four. The only reason why most of the game, for example, Arsenal have a game in hand. So does Aston Villa, Tottenham. Who else? No, not Everton. Sorry. Oof. You know, the teams that haven't got that same 29 matches will be playing this weekend. Yeah, Brighton as well. Yeah, that's the only team I can remember. Okay, they're showing this highlights of the Champions League this season. Chelsea FC. A brilliant goal from Giroud, and then 2 goals at Stamford Bridge. Brilliant. Oh, now that is a really good question. How far can Chelsea go through the Champions League? To be honest with you, mm, it's difficult. It's really tough because the final may I don't know. The semi-final, I think so. Well, depending who we go in the quarter-final, I think the semi-final, to be honest, because that's all I think. Maybe the semi-final, maybe the final, I really don't know. But I don't know, to be honest, Dylan. But yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Like I said, depending who Chelsea got in the quarter-final, as long as we put on our best performance, like we did against Atletico Madrid, then yes, maybe the semi-final. The final, I don't know, to be honest. It's a long way to go. It's a really long way to go. But that's what I think. I think we could go far as in the semi-final of the Champions League. That is what I think. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but yeah, still showing the highlights in. I really want this draw to really continue. Yes, that's the place that is gonna be at Istanbul. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's what I just said in a few seconds. Yeah, depending who we get in the tie, as long as we put our best performance and you know, maybe get another clean sheet and try not to concede more goals, then yes, maybe there's a chance of going to the semi-final or perhaps the final. Well, to be honest, hmm. Maybe Liverpool because this season, yeah, Liverpool have been absolutely poor, especially at Anfield. They've been really poor. So I don't mind Liverpool, to be honest. I really don't mind because they're in seventh place after being first. Um, like I said in most of my previews, I think it's after the West Brom game that they've really started to come down, 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 down. They're just not like the champions anymore. So I don't mind Liverpool. As long as we don't face Man City or Bayern Munich, then yes, I'll be fine. Borussia Dortmund, maybe because their season is just like Liverpool. They're starting really well, but their performance and their results have really come down, just like Liverpool. So Borussia Dortmund, maybe. Liverpool as well, maybe. Porto. Well, it's going to be tough because, like I said, they've beaten Juventus and especially Cristiano Ronaldo, so it's going to be tough. Maybe Porto, a few, like say, I don't know, but let's do Paris Saint-Germain. Uh, hmm. Paris Saint-Germain, like this one will be tough, but I can also accept Paris Saint-Germain. I know you guys are thinking, oh, that's many, but the one team that I definitely could take in the quarterfinal is perhaps Liverpool. That's the only team I could take in the quarterfinal because their season is really bad. Even though they're through to the quarterfinal, I just believe they'll bottle it, just like they did last season against Atletico Madrid. And yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, Chelsea, excuse me, Chelsea are the only team in England to ever beat Atletico Madrid twice. Even at the Metropolitano, Chelsea have still beaten Atletico Madrid there. They're the only team who can do it. Arsenal couldn't do it. Even Liverpool couldn't do it. No other team could have beat Atletico Madrid. It is only Chelsea Football Club. That's why I love this. I really, really love this club. You know, I'm just so gassed that we beat Atletico Madrid twice and I got a clean sheet as well. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Who is your favorite player? Oh, let's see. If you're talking about Dylan, are you talking about this season or the past few years? Because I really want to know. If it's this season, then it has to be. Then it has to be. Oh, then it has to be. Mason Mount for me. Yeah, this season for me, Mason Mount. If you're talking about the past 3 years, then for me it's got to be. Then there's got to be DJ Dropper, no doubt about that. He is becoming our best striker so far this season. In 2012, his header, the last minute header, got Chelsea into the extra time. There was no goals. Then he conceded the penalty, and then Petr Cech saved it. Then it went into penalties, and DJ Dropper scored that last kick of the game. And then he came back to Chelsea in the 2014 to 15 season. Even though he hasn't scored lots of goals, at least he got Chelsea to win the Premier League this year. Okay, the best ever player, like I said, it's got to be Didier Drogba. Even though for me it's Lampard because he's a legend. For me, it's got to be Drogba, no doubt about that. You know, every time he goes to Wembley, he will score goals. Whether it's the semi-final of the FA Cup or the final, he will score. Whether it's the Carabao Cup as well, he will score. He loves Wembley. That's why they call DJ Drogba the king of Wembley because he always liked to score goals at Wembley. No other player couldn't do that. It is only DJ Drogba. So that's why for me, is DJ Drogba the best ever player for Chelsea. No doubt about that. Okay, Dylan. Um, okay, Dylan. In I'll he'll don't worry, Arsenal 16. He'll be back in 5 minutes, just like he said. Who is the greatest of all time? Well, for me, it's got to be Lampard, to be honest. I mean, 211 goals if I can get this right, 678 appearances. I can't remember, but yes, the greatest of all time is Lampard. I mean, he loves scoring goals outside the box, and he's the first ever player in the Premier League to score 15 goals outside of the box. As a midfielder, that is brilliant. So the greatest of all time has got to be Lampard, but the best ever player, Didier Drogba. True striker, and yeah, it's either it's either Lampard or Petr Cech. But for me, I've got to give it to Lampard. Petr Cech is still one of the best goalkeepers for Chelsea Football Club, but the greatest of all time is Lampard. 211 goals, brilliant. And he always scored goals in the Carabao Cup and the Champions League as well. And I was so happy to see him lifting the trophy and go down and celebrate because that was our best season. And then next season we absolutely bought it and we sacked Rafa Benitez with that one. Absolutely, really, really poor. So yeah, if you guys are wondering why am I early, it's because I just literally woke up and then when I saw that the BT Sports stream will start at 10:45, I was like, wait, what? 10:45. I thought it would start at 11 a.m. And then I was thinking to myself, you know what? Let me just go to my YouTube channel and be live in like 10 minutes early. So yeah, I am a bit early, but I just they're still talking. Hopefully the draw will come out really, really soon because even though I don't mind players talking about, the greats of all time, I want this draw to really, really happen. To be on, oh, Messi or Ronaldo? It's got to be Ronaldo, of course, him, because he has scored 600 and 700, sorry, 770 goals in all competitions. It's got to be Ronaldo. It used to be Messi, but now it's Ronaldo for me. Ronaldo's the greatest of all time, man. That's why I love support. He's becoming up the best player in the whole world, in the entire world. I know he's brilliant. Brilliant. Messi this season it has been really poor. Has been really poor. I just don't know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So here it is. Here it is. So yeah, Ronaldo is the greatest of all time for me. He's the best player in the whole wide world. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, Man City. Man City FC from England. Oh, which team will face Man City? Like I said, if you want to watch it, it's on BT Sport on the television or via the YouTube. Oh, Borussia Dortmund. Wow. So Man City versus Borussia Dortmund. That is going to be a big game. Wow. And guess what? Yeah. Guess what? Man City will be facing a Dortmund player who they want to sign, and that is Erling Haaland. My God, that would be very interesting. Oh, FC Porto is next. Oh, I don't know what's going on now. Sorry, guys. Oh, hold on, Daniel. I'll get back to you. Let me just quickly watch this for a minute. Oh, who? Oh God. Oh, Chelsea. Oh my God. We're facing Porto. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Woo! Wow. We're facing Porto. And to be honest with you, I don't mind, to be honest, because but it's gonna be tough. Like I said, it's gonna be tough. So here comes Bayern Munich. Let me just put it on the screen for you guys. Oh, oh, Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain. Now that is a big game, and also these two are faced in this final last season in the final, yes, and Bayern Munich beat them 1-0. Wow. My God, loads of big games, you know. Oh, who's the? Oh, I missed it. So yes, let me bring it up for you. So here it is: Porto versus Chelsea in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Oh, it's going to be tough. This will be interesting. It will be interesting. It will be tough, but it's going to be very interesting. Oh, Liverpool. Who are they facing? Because I missed the thing. Oh, well, Madrid CF, you know, these two have also faced in the Champions League final in 2018. My God, two teams will be facing in the Champions League final stage. And I think that's it, you know. Is that it? Yeah. My God. So Chelsea have got Porto in the quarterfinals. This will be interesting and it will be tough. Wow. Have to make sure not to under. Yeah, of course. I mean, Porto, like I said, beating Juventus last week. So yes. So here it is on the screen: Man City against Dortmund, Porto against Chelsea, Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain, and Real Madrid against Liverpool. So that is the quarterfinal draw. Now they're going to do the semi-final draw. I put um I put the Chelsea team on the winner of the quarterfinal three. So I think that's Bayern Munich or Paris Saint-Germain. So that's either. So who will they face? Winner of the quarterfinal one. So it's Bayern Munich or Paris Saint-Germain versus either Man City or Borussia Dortmund. You know, whoever wins will be in the semi-finals. So it's going to be. I know. It's going to be a big game. Winner of the quarterfinal four. Oh yeah, that's Real Madrid or Liverpool. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, thank God for that one. Oh, you know, if Liverpool win against Real Madrid CF, then yes. Yeah, of course, Chelsea or Porto. Oh, I want Liverpool to win against Real Madrid. You know, I really want them to win because if they win and Chelsea beat Porto, then that means these two can face in the fight in the semi-final. And if Chelsea will beat Liverpool in the semi-final, and then Chelsea will go through to the final, oh, that would be great. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to these two. You know. City versus Bayern in the semi. Oh, I know that would be a much big game as well. Wait, who has City got again? Oh yeah, Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So that's it. That's it. My God. So let me just give you guys the basic information on when the draw will be taking place. So let me just see. Let me just get up the website for you. Mm, yeah, I know. Yeah, Chelsea might actually go to the final with who? With who? You know, we actually can do it, you know. I want Liverpool to beat Real Madrid so that if Chelsea can beat Porto and Chelsea will face Liverpool in the final, then maybe there's a chance, you know. So yes. Uh if I can get it up here. Uh where would it take place? Just give me a minute, guys. I'm trying to get the basic information. Let me see. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the quarterfinal will take place. The first leg, of course. Um, okay, they haven't updated it yet. Oh, I'm trying to. Where? How can I? Uh, Give me a second, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. I can. Okay, guys. So the quarterfinal first legs will be taking place on the 6th and the 7th of April, and then a week later on the 13th and the 14th of April. So the first leg. So today's the 19th, isn't it? So there are. Let's see. One, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days until the first leg of the quarterfinals. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But let's see. But I think, to be honest with you, I think I don't mind facing Porto because, like I said, they're a really good team. In fact, where are they in their league? Just give me a minute. FC. See where they are in the league. They're in second. Okay, okay. They're in second place. Wow. So, but let's hope that these Chelsea players can do the exact same thing that did against Atletico Madrid. Because I'm confident, yeah, that since we beat Atletico Madrid while they're in first place in La Liga, I believe, yeah, that FC Porto, I believe that Chelsea can dominate Porto, try and keep a clean sheet, and making sure we beat another best team in the country. You know, even though Porto are in second place, they're still the best team. Like I said, they've only beaten they beaten Juventus, and that was the best performance. So it will be tough, but I'm praying to God that these Chelsea players can have them another best performance of the season under Thomas Tuchel and just go out there and just win. That's all I'm praying for. Okay, it's only Sporting that is in first place in the league, Premier League, La Liga. Bayern Munich versus City or Dortmund semi. So yes, here comes the results. Oh, it's going to be interesting, really interesting. FC Porto against Chelsea, you know. My God, two teams. Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain. They faced in the 2020 Champions League final. Real Madrid against Liverpool, the 2018 Champions League final as well. I think it's going to Man City against Dortmund will be really tough, but I'm looking forward to these games. I'm looking forward. I'm definitely going to watch every single game so that, especially the Real Madrid against Liverpool, because you know if Chelsea beat Porto, that means whoever. If Liverpool or Real Madrid win, that means we'll face them in the semi-final. So I cannot wait. So it's only like 18 days to go from now as I'm doing this live. 18 days to go. Have you ever seen a Chelsea match in real life? Not really, not really. You know what, yeah? I think the only time I've seen Chelsea in real life at Stamford Bridge was in that what's that team called again? Was it oh God. I'm trying to think. Just give me a minute. Oh, it was like 10 years ago. It was 10 years ago. Oh boy. It was like it was like that 8-0 win. No, yeah, yeah. The only time I seen Chelsea real life was in that 8-0 win against Villa. That's the only time that I've seen Chelsea played in real life. And to be honest with you, I was happy because my dad took me there, and me and dad watched it together. You know, even though my dad does like watching football but doesn't support any other team, he took me there because he knows I'm a Chelsea fan. So yes, it's going to so yeah, that was my first game because normally because I really want to go to every single game. But since I have to go to work every single week, I just couldn't do it. But maybe when I'm older, yes, maybe I can go to Stamford Bridge. So yes. So here it is. So 8 teams, whoever wins, there'll be four, and whoever wins, there'll be two. There can only be one winner. So yes, it's going to be interesting. Cannot wait for either the 6th or the 7th of April when Porto face Chelsea. Let's hope we cannot be like Juventus and beat Porto. Excuse me. That is it. So yeah. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the draw. Arsenal 16, good luck because in the next few minutes, your team is going to because your team, Arsenal, are going to face whoever team you face in the quarterfinal. Now, before I end this video, Arsenal 16, which team do you want Arsenal to face against? Do you want to face Slavia Prague or Dinamo Zagreb or any other team you can think of? Let me know Arsenal 16 before I end this live stream. Let me know. Who's who is your favorite player that doesn't play for Chelsea? Hmm. Let's see. You know what? In to be honest, yeah, like I said, it's Ronaldo because you know whenever he comes to the Champions League, he always like to score big goals and do an amazing comeback. This season, he hasn't even scored or trying to make his team do a comeback. So for me, yeah, my favorite player who doesn't play for Chelsea has got to be Ronaldo. We tried to sign him, but unfortunately, he only signed for Manchester United, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, my favorite player is Ronaldo. You know, so Arsenal 16. Get ready because, like I said, your team is coming out. Who do you think do you want to see Arsenal face in the Europa League quarter final? You know, who do you want to see? Let me know before I end this live stream. Let me know Arsenal 16. But yes, as you can see on the screen, it's Chelsea against Porto in the quarter final. It's going to be really, really interesting in that game. But let's hope we can do it. I can see a lot of comments saying Porto will knock Chelsea out. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll wait and see until that day, then yes, it's going to be interesting. Wait, have they faced each other before? I would probably like Dinamo Zagreb or maybe Granda. I'm really not sure. Well, Dinamo Zagreb, you saw how they did against Tottenham yesterday. So I don't. If you did actually face them, to be honest with you, as a Chelsea fan, I'll be worried because if Chelsea face Dinamo Zagreb, I'll be worried because the way they I know that Arsenal are not like Spurs, but look at Dinamo Zagreb. They just did the impossible yesterday by going 2-0 down, then scoring three after extra time. So it's going to be tough. But um, Granada, I've never heard of that team before. Let me just double check. Who's Let me just double check. Let's see. Uh, which team? Yeah, but Spurs are so bad. I know. But just wait until 12 p.m. In UK time, wherever you are, yeah, because that show will be live in like half an hour. It's 11:29 now. It's getting close to 11:30, so there's 30 minutes to go. So who is in? Oh, okay, Granada. Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As an Arsenal fan, maybe I'll go for. Granada, but I definitely don't want to, not, but I definitely don't want Romania or Villarreal or Man United or Ajax. Maybe Granada. Yeah, that's what I'll go for if I was an Arsenal fan, to be honest. But yeah, they have been actually really. They were actually really good last night, but yeah, I don't know. They haven't been good this season. In fact, where are they in the league? Let me just see. Because I checked it yesterday and I completely forgot. Let me see. Let's see. Give me a minute. Yeah. Oh, they're in first place. My God, they're in first place. So yeah, but yeah, even yeah, you cannot say yeah. But they look at their table; they're in first place, and that's why they did everything they can to make sure that they beat Tottenham. But what Arsenal need to do is that they need to score at least 3 goals, just like they did in the first leg against Olympiacos. They need to score at least 3 goals and make sure that the other team don't concede if they do face Dinamo Zagreb. That's all I've got to say. If I was an Arsenal fan, just do be like Chelsea. If you score one in the first leg, then you have to score two in the second leg. Or if you score two in the second leg, then you have to score at least one in the first leg, if you know what I mean. That's what Arsenal need to do. That's what they have to do if they want to succeed and go through into the semi-final of the Europa League. But yeah, Granada sounds good. And Arsenal 16, yeah. And don't worry, I'll be also be watching the Europa League draw just to make sure who have Arsenal got, so that when we meet again, I can tell you, I just want to, I can ask you, what do you think of that? What do you think of that draw? So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But yes, guys, I've got to end the stream. I want to say thank you to Arsenal 16, to Felix, to Ashley, to Dylan, and who else? Joseph, and yeah, I want to big up everyone that's watching the live stream today. Like I said, as you can see on the screen, is Porto against Chelsea in the Champions League quarter final. It's going to be very interesting, but let's hope Chelsea can do what they did against Atletico Madrid. I'm praying to God for that. So yes, it's going to be interesting. But yes, guys, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream, and I'll see and make sure you tune in tomorrow for tomorrow where I'll be doing a match preview for the Chelsea versus Sheffield United game in the quarterfinal. So make sure you tune into that one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so that you'll never miss anything. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in tomorrow's video. Look after yourselves. Take care and peace.